Welcome back to Dark Corner's Physical Media Reviews.
Take my hand and I'll lead the way.
If Deaf Crocodile is releasing a rarely seen science fiction film from Quatermass director Val Guest, then obviously we are reviewing it.
Oh, Johnson, I know that this form of stimulation has long ceased to exist on our planet. But on this one, they still take it very seriously.
You forget he also directed British sex comedy Confessions of a Window Cleaner.
Man, what a trip!
We've often noted the sheer horror of Hollywood studios trying to get down with the kids. It's refreshing to see that British studios were just as bad.
Nothing better to do, baby, just me and you.
This is band Toomorrow.
Toomorrow. Do you think that's a good name for us?
I don't.
Sure, I dig it. We're too much. We're Toomorrow.
Featuring a pre-Grease Olivia Newton-John on finger clicks.
Show me the way.
They don't let her have an instrument, they barely let her sing. What was the point?
Yes, we're four, and one of us is a girl.
What a unique selling point. Okay, I'm going to try and keep the snarky comments to a minimum because we are definitely covering this for our bad movie strand at some point. On the face of it, this is the Monkees in a US college comedy. No surprise to find Monkees music supervisor Don Kirshner producing. And here comes the crusty old principal to ruin these kids' scene, highlighting the swinging love lives of these happening youths.
How dare you stage an exhibition like this in the curriculum time?
But Roy Dotrice plays an alien observer who's been on Earth for 3,000 years.
There is still nothing to report. Not one original element, not one interesting deviant.
Mostly harmless. But his bosses have observed something else.
I am recording that Earth is producing curative vibrations, a new form of electronic harmony.
But only one band is producing them. Thanks to their magic synthesizer.
That little thing makes us sound different than other groups, see?
Yes, it certainly does.
The aliens will do anything to harvest their music. Even creating a perfect woman for keyboard player Vic when his girlfriend proves a drag. I mean, if you're creating the perfect woman, it may as well be Margaret Nolan, but his girlfriend is Imogen Hassal.
There's room for all kinds of music, Amy.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that I have to keep playing second fiddle to a bloody tonaliser!
There's quite a few recognisable faces in this, which only makes watching it more surreal. That's Olivia Newton-John chatting to comedy actor David Lodge.
Would you have a look at mine, please?
Hey, the old man's still in there, having a shouting match with some of his staff.
Also, please note the brief but no less startling appearance of future Jackie Chan co-star Richard Ng. To be honest, I'm not sure that the cover art really conveys the madness of what lies within. It does highlight it's a very Scooby-Doo van they own. There again, does it tell you? But it's got a little bit more alien on there. I still can't believe they don't even give Olivia Newton-John an instrument. On disc. I think it is possible that Deaf Crocodile's reason for doing this is because Dennis Bartok knew Val Guest and his wife Yolanda Dolan, and his reminiscences of them, and an interview as well. There they are in later life. So it's more of a personal one, which is, I think, a nice thing as well. Some of these, taken in isolation, it's definitely a striking image. Hard to say that the film really backs up some of this striking imagery. Surprised, Roy Dotrice. Richard Ng. He really only appears in that, well, I think he is maybe in scattered throughout the rest of the film, but in this one scene, he seems like he's going to be a principal character, as does this guy. Neither of them really play any major role, but they seem like they're about to. And here we go, there's the interview with Guest and Bartok, and this is following a screening. And I do like the Guest's opening line, "Did I write that?" This restoration is a co-pro with the BFI, so this disc is available in the UK along with its special features. A new commentary by author and music historian Andrew Sandoval looks at the film's genesis, producer Don Kirshner's attempts to create a new Monkees, sequel plans, and Olivia Newton-John's refusal to be shot in her underwear. It's a fun listen that doesn't take the source material too seriously. There's a great archival video interview by the Guardian newspaper with writer-director Val Guest, spanning his diverse career. Find out what practical joke Alfred Hitchcock played on him and how Guest got him back. Also here is Guest's directorial debut, The Nose Has It, a World War II propaganda film about the dangers of spreading germs.
The aquiline nose, or what is commonly called the schnozzle.
As pointed out in the commentary, the Roundhouse is the last place that a band like Toomorrow would be welcomed, exemplified by experimental avant-garde film If I Could Turn You On, of which we can show very little on YouTube. A couple of visual essays round out the collection. This falls into the subgenre of Only Our Music Can Save the World. Films like The Apple, Rock and the Alien. It's not really a great genre, and like most of the films in this genre, the idea that this music would save anything is baffling.
If you can't be heard, you can't be happy.
Matter of taste. This is one of the more competent examples of the genre. As a cultural artifact, I don't think this says as much about the era as it says about how pervy middle-aged men viewed that era from a distance.
Cool, stone me.
Ultimately, the alien stuff is a bit boring.
Control has found that these waves act as an antidote to the growing threat to our own survival.
The teen stuff is a bit cringe-making.
I dig your records, Mr. Williams. You really groove.
And the music did not appeal to me, but I guess it's dumb enough to get a laugh out of it.
Did I do all right? Did Vic dig that I dug?
Olivia Newton-John said it was all a bit of a shambles, but it was a good experience. I think that probably covers it.
Well, that moves it round a bit.
Available supplies.
More. Not you, you drongo!
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Are there any good Only Music Can Save the World films? Let us know in the comments below. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, now I say it.